All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 NOSL League Cup draw. We're very excited for this competition this year, and based on its success last year, we think this year will go very smoothly, and we look forward to a great tournament. Before we get started, I will run down through the 12 participating teams and then talk about a few rules that we should talk about before we get to the draw itself, but we'll get into the draw very shortly. So the 12 teams participating this year are Akron United, Delaware Rising, Firelands United, Greater Columbus, Mansfield Liederkrans 2, Panthers FC, Paxos FC, Stark County United, Twinsburg United, Valentis Athletica, and Worcester FC. So a lot of familiar faces this year, with a few new ones, new teams in the NOSL. Firelands United and Valentis Athletica are both from the NOSL's all-new Northwest Division. So Firelands United out of Sandusky and Valentis Athletica based out of Maumee. Northwest Division teams were invited to participate this year, but they joined under the understanding that they would be playing any game against non-Northwest Division teams. Any of those matchups will be on the road for them. So if either of those teams are drawn against a non-Northwest Division team, they will be the road team. So just a few things before we get to the draw. New this year, teams from the same club can actually be drawn against each other in the first round. This is different from last year. So the only club that this would affect is Mansfield Liederkrans, as they have both their first team and second team participating. So the way that the draw will work, there's 12 teams, and they're all in this bowl right here, all represented by a ball. And with 12 teams, 4 teams will receive a bye to the second round, just like it was last year. So we'll draw 4 randomly drawn teams to go to the second round and get a bye, and then we will draw the other remaining 8 teams into 4 different matchups. The first team drawn in each matchup is the home team, unless they're a Northwest Division team. But then we'll subsequently draw the second team, and that'll be their opponent and be the away team. We'll repeat that 4 times for all the matches for the first round. So the dates of the tournament, the first round will be played on Tuesday, May 20th or Wednesday, May 21st. The quarterfinals will be played on Tuesday, June 3rd or Wednesday, June 4th. The semifinals will be played Tuesday, June 17th or Wednesday, June 18th. And then the final will be Sunday, July 6th. So this is an in-season tournament, and it'll be played mostly midweek in between league matches. So we will get right into the draw right now, and we will start by selecting our 4 teams that receive a bye into the second round. So the first team receiving a bye is Paxos FC of the second division. So Paxos receives a bye to the second round. The next bye will go to Greater Columbus of the first division. So Greater Columbus also receiving a bye. Delaware Rising receives a bye into the second round. And the final team receiving a bye is Mansfield Liederkrans 2. So those are the 4 teams that received byes from the first round, and we'll move on directly to the second round. Paxos FC, Greater Columbus, Delaware Rising, and Mansfield Liederkrans 2. Okay. So for the first matchup, as I said, the first ball drawn will be the home team in the tie, unless they're a Northwest Division team, and they will be pushed over to the away team. If we draw 2 Northwest Division teams against each other, the first team drawn will be the home team. So for the first matchup, We have Stark County United. So Stark County United will be the host for this matchup. And they will be playing Twinsburg United. For the second matchup, is Valentis Athletica. So unless they're drawn with Firelands, Valentis Athletica will be the visitor for this next matchup. And they will be facing Worcester FC, and Worcester FC will be the host for this game. So Valentis Athletica at Worcester FC for this matchup. And again, Valentis is the visitor because they're from the Northwest Division. So two matchups remaining for the first round. And for the next matchup, we have the host being Akron United. So Akron United will host a first round matchup. And their opponent will be Firelands United from Sandusky and the Northwest Division. So Firelands United will travel to Akron United in the first round. And that leaves two teams. So we just need to see who's going to be the home team and who's going to be the road team. So Panthers FC will be the host for that last matchup here in the first round. And the last team for the field here in the first round, we have Mansfield Liederkrans, the first team of Mansfield Liederkrans. So they will travel to Panthers in a first round matchup. So just to run down through the matchups here quick. Again, first round will be played Tuesday, May 20th or Wednesday, May 21st. And we have Twinsburg United at Stark County United in the first matchup. In the second one, we have Valentis Athletica versus Worcester FC at Worcester. Then we have Firelands United at Akron United in the third matchup. And the fourth matchup sees Mansfield Liederkrans heading to Panthers FC. So again, we are excited about the League Cup tournament this year, and we are looking forward to just a great competition and seeing how this plays out this year. And then ultimately the final being on Sunday, July 6th. We're totally excited for that. That game will be played at 3:30 p.m. at Western Reserve Academy in Hudson, Ohio. So that'll do it for the League Cup draw. Thank you for tuning in, and we wish all the teams the best of luck.